Chuck Schumer accidentally just slammed Hillary Clinton with a brutal insult. Chuck Schumer used the exact same arguments Republicans have been using against Hillary Clinton for a long time. Many anti-Hillary people complain that she is out of touch with America and have condemned her for blaming everyone except for herself for her loss. In an interview with George Stephanopoulos on ABC, Schumer responded to Jon Ossoff's loss. Democrats need a strong, bold, sharp-edged, and common-sense economic agenda, policy, platform message that appeals to the middle class, that resonate with the middle class, and show that and unite Democrats. This economic message platform is going to resonate. It's what we were missing, and it's not going to be baby steps. It's going to be bold, said Schumer. Yeah, you can try all you want, Schumer. We're on to you guys. But you lose an election, you don't blame other people. You blame yourself, Schumer said. Do these arguments sound familiar? Hillary Clinton has come up with so many excuses after her election that Fox News was able to make a chart of 25 things she has blamed besides herself. Do you think that Schumer was purposefully taking a jab at Hillary Clinton there? Or was it completely unintentional? No, everything is calculated with him because they know they're going to lose. They're still going to lose. Hillary has blamed the FBI, James Comey, Russia, and Putin. Bad polling, the DNC, sexist, fake news, and more. Even Chuck Schumer can recognize that this is a bad strategy. Check out the interview below.
Now for the Democratic response, we're joined by the Senate Democratic leader, Chuck Schumer. Senator Schumer, thank you for joining us.
What a criminal.
You just
he looks evil, too.
Conway right there. She says the Democrats ought to come to the table, help pass this thing.
Well, on January 4th, they passed this reconciliation bill which said we don't want Democrats. We have sent them 10 letters saying, sit down with us. We can improve Obamacare. If you stop doing this repeal, which is Trump care, highly unpopular with the American people, we'll sit down with you and make it better. Even last week, I asked Mitch McConnell, let Democrats and Republicans together, all 100 of us, meet in the old Senate chamber and discuss this. No. They want to try it themselves first. If they fail, hopefully they'll come sit down, they'll stop sabotaging Obamacare and sit down with us and we'll make Obamacare better.
Are they going to pass this bill?
I think it's 50-50. First, Democrats, we are doing everything we can to fight this bill because it's so devastating for the middle class. I think they have, at best, a 50-50 chance of passing this bill. To get 3 senators to vote no, you can say yes, you can say no. It's probably 50-50. But the bill is just devastating, and that's what's making it so hard for them to pass it. Here's what it does. It kills the middle class and gives money to the wealthy. And let's not forget one thing, George. The hard right, these 1,000 very wealthy people have such dominance in the Republican Party. They've had 2 goals for decades. 1, reduce taxes on the rich. People who make over $1 million get an average of a $57,000 tax cut. 2, destroy the social safety net for the middle class of Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid. This is the first step where they're doing that in the Senate bill. So that's why there's such pressure on these Republicans, this narrow group of wealthy people with power. But the American people are crying out and saying no.
But if this goes down, you call the White House the next day?
I call the White House the next day. I'd be happy to and say 2 things. First, stop sabotaging Obamacare. This cost-sharing proposal, which Democrats have been for and Republicans have rejected, the insurance industry itself says that's the #1 way to stabilize Obamacare. In fact, CBO said it was being stabilized until they started sabotaging it with this cost-sharing. But 2, sit down and work with us. We have ideas, you have ideas. Stop. You can't repeal Obamacare. That was proven if they lost. We'll work with you to make it better.
Did you notice the tone changed? Do you know that the tone changed? Sorry about that.
Let's talk about Russia. You heard Kellyanne Conway right there playing off that Washington Post story which showed the president was told, President Obama back in August, about Vladimir Putin's order to meddle in the elections. Did the Obama administration, as one White House aide say, choke on this? Should they have done more earlier?
Well, look, there were classified briefings. I was not part of them then because I was in the group of eight, so it's hard for me to comment without knowing the sinew of that. But I'll tell you, there were public reports that the Republican leadership told Obama not to comment because it would jaundice the elections.
So what happens now? You even had some Democrats say that the president should have acted, President Obama should have acted sooner. The sanctions that he put on are relatively small. Does the American people need to do more right now?
Well, I saw Kellyanne Conway blaming the Obama administration, but they're no longer in charge. Here's something that could be done. We passed in a bipartisan way, didn't get that much attention, but Mitch McConnell and I and the leaders of these Democratic and Republican leaders of the Senate Banking and Foreign Relations Committee passed a bill that does three things on sanctions. One, it codifies the existing sanctions. Two, it says Trump can't reduce them on his own. He needs congressional approval. And three, there are new sanctions that are toughened up based on what John McCain and Lindsey Graham wanted to do. Now, Donald Trump seems to be opposing that. The American people are scratching their heads. Knowing his relationship with Putin, they're saying, why the heck is he opposing strengthening sanctions?
They're saying it's just on separation of power concerns.
Oh, come on. Give me a break. These sanctions are tough, they're strong, and they have supported Iranian.
What relationship with Putin does anybody know of? Let me know in the comment section. What relationship with Putin do they have on Trump? Did you notice how these idiots speak?
In sanctions, you know, doing similar things with Iranian sanctions, I believe. So the bottom line is, if Donald Trump wants to do something about Russia and Russia meddling, instead of just saying Obama didn't do enough, support our sanctions bill. I'll tell you this, I hope Paul Ryan will step up to the plate. With Russia meddling in our elections, that's serious, serious stuff. If he passes it and Trump vetoes it, it'll be overridden by Democrats and Republicans.
Democrats lost another special election this week in Georgia, Georgia 6. That's 4 in a row. Led to a lot of second guessing by prominent Democrats, including Tim Ryan, Congressman Tim Ryan, who said our brand, I want to show it right there, our brand is worse than Trump.
Okay, here's the #1 lesson from Georgia 6. Democrats need a strong, bold, sharp-edged, and common-sense economic agenda. Policy, platform, message that appeal to the middle class, that resonate with the middle class, and show that, and unite Democrats. That's what I've been working on for months, and I've been talking to Democrats, House and Senate, all across the country. I've been talking to Trump voters. I was at a Yankee game Saturday night, and I sat next to someone that, you know, just because that's...
Yeah, let's see if Trump could sit next to the Democrat voters. Let's see if Trump could have sat next to Democrat voters. They're animals. They're animals. Notice how Schumer could go up to the Republicans. You see what the difference is? Listen, they're lost.
That's how the seats were. We sit in the grandstand wearing the "I'm proud to be a
Yeah, you're disgraceful.
This economic message platform is going to resonate. It's
really
what we were missing, and it's not going to be baby steps. It's going to be bold. We're coming out with it this summer. Within a month, you will see it, and Democrats will try to pass it legislatively for a year and campaign on it in 2018. It's what we were missing in 2016 and in the past. We know that when you lose an election, you don't blame other people, you blame yourself.
Congressman Ryan
We
and
need to
others
do it.
say it may be necessary but not sufficient. Also, they say Nancy Pelosi has to go.
Yeah, look, they always blame the leader. I think if we come up with this strong, bold economic package, it will change things around. That's what we're missing. People don't like Trump. He's at 40%. But they say, what the heck do the Democrats stand for? Ryan has a point here. We better stand for something, and it can't be baby steps. People, Democrats, are going to be pleased. I'm talking to Bernie Sanders. I'm talking to Joe Manchin. This is going to be really something that Democrats can be proud of, and I'm excited about it.
Congressman Schumer, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? These people are sick. If they think they're going to win, they are really, really stupid. Let us know what you think in the comments below. And this corrupt idiot here, we're on to you, Schumer, we're on to you, Democrats, Pelosi, Waters, Hillary. Now that he's talking about Paul Ryan, nobody respects Paul Ryan. Nobody respects Paul Ryan, and he's on his way out anyway. Let us know again. I'm sorry But let us know what you think in the comments below, and thank you so much for watching.